What's up, guys? It's Khalil, aka Chaos. This video today is kind of going to be like a part 2 to the last video I uploaded regarding the Mad Cow training that I just started getting into. Again, the Mad Cow training is very similar to a 5x5 program. I tweaked it a little bit just for my own progression and so that it works for me. The Mad Cow program, you're only supposed to really work out 3 days a week. That idea of working out only 3 days out of 7 days out of the week, I don't like that idea at all, so I kind of added an extra day where I kind of get to practice, and I'll go into depth a little bit more about it when we get into the video. Before we get into the video, if you can, like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into the video and explain more about the Mad Cow training. So let's get into it.
Double cup, become straight, holy nuts. I don't want friends, I want Audis. Smoking on booth and it's my weed.
So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is how the Mad Cow training methodology has really helped my squats, and it's really helped it in two major ways. Before I did the Mad Cow training, I was stuck at hitting 455/3 on squats, and to be honest, I can't even say that confidently, just because I don't believe I was hitting the proper depth that I was supposed to be hitting on my squats. So that's the first thing that I'm going to go over and that's the first way that it's really helped me. As you can see in this squat session, the first few sets that I'm doing is relatively light. Even though they are light, it gives me the opportunity to really focus on hitting proper depth and also finding kind of my comfort zone to feel more prepared going into those heavy sets. You're going to notice that I only really do 2 heavy sets. That's what the program is telling me to do. And I believe the first heavy set was like 425/5. The second heavy set was 465/3. I feel a lot more ready to hit those heavy sets because 1, the weight was a lot lighter, it's not as much stress on my body, and 2, I got to focus on hitting the proper depth and getting comfortable. So when I get to those 2 heavy sets, I feel a lot more ready. What I was doing before, again, I'm not going to say that it didn't work. I just felt like it was a little bit more than I could handle at the time, and I don't feel like I was ready for that. That's the 2 ways that Mad Cow training has really helped me with my squats. It allows me to focus on hitting proper depth. It gives me the opportunity to be a lot more ready to hit the numbers that I'm supposed to hit. Alright, so with bench press, it's pretty similar to how it's helped me progress on squats. What I will say about the Mad Cow type of training, I feel like it does help you progress a lot more on squats than it does the bench press. But that's not to say that it doesn't help you progress on bench press at all. With the Mad Cow training, when it comes to bench press, I've kind of tweaked the program just a little bit, just because the first set that I'm actually supposed to hit is only supposed to be like 155 or 165, something like that. I mean, that's not gonna help me. That's not, like, I don't feel like that's gonna help me at all because that's way too light for me. So my first set, I actually start at 225 and I go, 225 to 245 to 275, and then I'll do a couple of heavy sets, and then the last set will be like a set of 8 to 10. I'm still following the structure of the program. I just had to change the numbers a little bit because the weight was way too light for me. The weight that they were giving me was way too light for me. I think that's something that's my fault, because when I first started getting into powerlifting, I was only benching. I wasn't deadlifting, and I really was not squatting at all, which is probably why my squat, it is why my squat and deadlift were the 2 things that were really lacking. Mad Cow type of training definitely does help with your bench press, but I don't think that you will progress as much on the bench press as you will in your squats.
If you made it to the end of this video, I just want to thank you. Make sure that you like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. I don't know everything about powerlifting. I'm still in that experimental stage, but the Mad Cow methodology of powerlifting seems to be working so far. Again, I've tried this for the last 3 to 4 weeks. I do feel like I'm progressing well. I do feel a lot stronger. Not only do I feel stronger, but every time I come into the gym to powerlift, I feel well rested. I feel recovered. I don't feel like my body's super sore like how it felt prior to me trying the Mad Cow. And it's important to get stronger, but the only way you get stronger is if you're well rested and you're recovered and your body can handle the weight you're supposed to be doing. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you can, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.